bass player with the Doc Lane and Loose Change Band. You might recognize us as the guys that hang out as the house band in a little place called the Wagon Wheel in Bergenfield, New Jersey. We're a trio put together by lead guitar and vocalist Danny Lane, aka Doc Lane, Wes Jensen on drums, and myself on bass. Anyway, like any other original band, we also write our own original material. We also feature classics from rock, jazz, blues, country, a little bit of Grateful Dead, and definitely some funk. Anyway, this video is something to get you a little more acquainted with how we approach things, and we're hoping that you're going to like it. So, take a peek.
Hey folks, welcome to the Open Jam, the Wagon Wheel, a good spot to show your chops and to try some new music ideas. There's only a few places that allow you a certain license to stretch out, and this one is a top spot. The rustic environment is a creative atmosphere for live music, and the food is fantastic along with the beverages. Here's Danny Lane to break down the jam format.
There's different jams that people can go to and actually play songs, and play them note for note and get them done, and that's the kind of scene that they want to do. Our type of scene is slightly different than the rest, because we'll take a song and maybe play it note for note for a little while, but then it's going to turn into something else, because we want to have that kind of thing. It's more of a jazz-oriented thing instead of, and blues will go that way too, but it's a jazz format where it's in the middle. Who knows what's going to happen? And that's what we like to find out, what's going to happen with people who don't normally play together too. So you can't always get what you expect, but you get what you need.
The other question I wanted to ask is in reference to your intent for the band. What was your whole concept when you put the band together?
You guys were available. At first, but then we really put together. We have a thing that we do with the three people, and sometimes we can let other people in and they can do it too, but not everybody can. So that's what made it seem like this is. I've never been in just a band with just me as the guitarist before, so that's a new thing for me also, where we are compatible in ways that I'm not compatible with other people.
I've been a bass player here in New Jersey since '86. I played with a lot of guitar players, and I gotta say, for my taste, Danny's style stands out. He's an artist. He's a real artist that has something to say. So that makes things a lot of fun. The thing that I like is we can play structured music as we do, and when we get to the sections where he goes off into the stratosphere, it's like he can pull you in, and it sounds like you don't know what's going on, at least from the layman's ear, but we can feel what he's doing. The groove is still there, and I love that. I mean, he actually takes you somewhere, and it's fun to follow where he goes. So I get a really big kick out of that. Like I say, on top of the fact that he's a real clean player, and even with the voicings and everything, he makes the whole presentation interesting, and he keeps it interesting. So it's fun to play behind somebody like that. How would you describe your approach, your drumming approach, in reference to your contribution to Doc Lane Loose Change?
I would say I like to push things. I like to be a catalyst. I like to see, how far we could take a song either way. Always in the realm of good taste, of course. but that's the way I see myself. I kind of bore easily, I guess you could say. So I like to change things up a lot. Since we're only a trio, and the guitarist, Danny, has a lot of soloing to do over the course of the gig, I think it helps that Alvin and myself, the rhythm section, change it up underneath him, dynamically as well as rhythmically, and to feed off each other. So, other than that, I just try to bash away.
Say what? What do I bring to the table? Well, I never. Art has been the biggest, most significant, inescapable factor to any of my contributions in music and beyond. So I've always illustrated and doodled, painted, and gotten into crafts, and eventually that evolved into me designing and building my own bass guitars, which I use on every gig, and also have used in recording sessions and things like that. What do I bring to the table? Okay, I take this moment to officially nominate myself as the self-appointed head of Doc Lane promo department. Congratulations, me. Thank you very much. Oh, what's that? Oh, you shouldn't have. For me? What do you know? The Alvin Seal of Jamage sticker. Y'all need to get one of these. Probably cost you $1, but it'd be well worth your while. Anyway, I think for the most part I handle a big portion of the graphics and promo stuff. All kidding, messing around aside. But I also tag team with Wes, because Wes contributes as well in reference to graphics and videos and that sort of thing. And he also does a little bit of editing of his own. So between the two of us, we're both putting in on the promo type stuff, and also I got my hands in booking gigs, and along with Danny himself, the boss, so basically we're all responsible for greasing the wheels of this machine, and that's, it seems to be working pretty good. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
You may be an ambassador to England or France. You might like to gamble, you might like to dance. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. You may be a socialite with a long history of pearls. See, I got to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, you gotta serve somebody. You may be a state trooper, you may be a young Turk, maybe an executive of some big TV network. You may be rich or poor, you may be black or lame, living in another country under another name. See, I got to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, you gotta serve somebody.
Hey folks, thanks again. We're going to conclude here with one of the tunes in our set list. If you want to find out our activities, we're on Facebook under Dock Lane and Loose Change. Also, if you want to participate in some open mic jam and get your rocks off musically, you can come to a place called the Wagon Wheel in Bergenfield, New Jersey. We're there every Monday night. You know, it's a cozy place. The food is great. You know, it's not really too expensive or anything, but it's a fun place to convene musicians and just company anybody that's artsy. Anyway, thanks again for taking the time to participate in our little getting acquainted video. We hope to be seeing you soon.
Get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park at noontime. You stop the rhythm, you stop in the whole everything. Then go Dixie, go to fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music play. Step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain to hear the jazz go down. The competition in other places. The beat alright, horns are blowing that sound. Well down south, well down south, London town. The boys, they're fooling around in the corner, jumping in the breast-bound baggage in their platform soul. You don't get there by that ain't trumpet playing band, but ain't what they call rock and roll. It's something's a great deal. We'll check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. He's strictly rhythm. He doesn't want to make you cry or sing. There ain't no guitar is all he can afford. He gets up under the lights and plays his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright, thank you very much.